Frozen 2 is nearly here. I'm not Anna at all, but that was fun. Hello there, Pixies. This, as you've probably guessed, is a video that mashes up Hogwarts and Frozen. So, we're going to call this episode Arendelle Warts. Arendelle Warts. What do you think? No? I didn't think so. This is not a very original idea, but I thought that I would sort the current Frozen characters that we know of into Hogwarts houses. I'm sure people have done it before. I'm sure you've all seen that one meme floating around of Elsa as a Ravenclaw. Well, we're going to see if I agree with that, because I may not. She might be a different house. So, I'm going to play Sorting Hat once again. Let's go! Or should I say, let it go. Let's start off with good old Kristoff, shall we? Kristoff is a cool character. I rewatched Frozen not that recently now because, dude, it was like September that I watched it. But anyway, Kristoff was one of those characters that stood out to me as a very unique character. He's kind of sarcastic, he's not great with people, he likes to talk to his reindeer and share food with his reindeer, which is frankly disgusting. But what I love about Kristoff is that he is unashamedly himself. He knows he's odd, he knows people don't understand him, and he's perfectly okay with it. When he's around Anna and she's having her little emotional freak out sometimes, it's very clear to me that Kristoff is very logical. He's always calm and collected and always thinks through situations beforehand, whereas Anna's very impulsive and flighty. I mean, he is the one who points out to her that you can't be in love with a man you just met that day.
Didn't your parents ever warn you about strangers?
Sound advice, right? He's witty, he has really funny, very dry humour, so definitely giving off some house vibes. I think you know which house I'm going to put him in at this point. I am going to put Kristoff into Ravenclaw house. Hi, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs. Do you like my Olaf impression? Olaf is one of the most sweetest, loveliest characters created in modern times for a children's film. He is so warm and so naive and sweet, and it's like he is the embodiment of Elsa and Anna's childlike sides. He is loyal beyond belief. He is willing to melt, physically melt, which basically means his own death, just so that Anna will be safe. He's kind and warm and just all about harmony. He's all about harmony. He just wants everyone to be happy and to be having a good time. So therefore, I'm putting Mr. Olaf the Snowman into Hufflepuff.
Wait, what am I looking at right now? Why are you hanging off the earth like a bat?
Hans of the Southern Isles. Okay, someone's gonna hate me for this sorting. Now, Slytherin is a fairly obvious choice for the villain. I'm sorry, I love Slytherins, but we all know that they have a tendency to be villainous. However, I don't think he's a Slytherin. He's definitely ambitious. He wants to prove himself to his family that he is the best guy to be king. However, I think that he wants to be the hero, and that is very Gryffindor. From the very start, he's like, oh, I'll look after the kingdom while Anna goes away. Oh, Elsa might be hurting the kingdom. Let me go and help save everyone. Like, that's his main goal, to look like a hero. And I think it comes from a deep-seated need to put the world to rights in his own twisted way. Therefore, I feel like that trait alone makes him more of a Gryffindor. So don't kill me, Gryffindors. I love you. I know that most of you are incredibly noble. But this guy, he's a rogue Gryffindor, okay? My favourite character in this film is Princess Anna, and I have things to say about her house. Despite her quirky antics, Anna is very humble. She always downplays her abilities and capabilities in comparison to Elsa. She definitely doesn't think she's as cool as Elsa is, or as accomplished or anything. However, it doesn't mean that Anna is not assertive when she needs to be, especially with Kristoff. She's like, you're taking me up that mountain, I'm going to my sister. but it all comes from a place of strong family loyalties. Loyalty, hard work. I mean, she had to trek up a mountain in the snow with like the worst outfit on. She could have been freezing to death, but she didn't care. She needed to find her sister, and that makes her a Hufflepuff in my eyes, for sure. She's humble, but assertive when she needs to be. She's fierce when she needs to be. She's all about protecting her family and the people that she's loyal to. The funny thing about her being assertive is that even when she's being assertive, she has to apologize for it afterwards. She's like, "You're gonna take me up this mountain." "Oh, sorry, I mean, if you want to, you know?" She's so Hufflepuff in that sense. She doesn't really want to rock the boat, but when she has to, she will. And she'll be polite about it afterwards.
This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
And finally, the cold never bothered her anyway. Queen Elsa of Arendelle. Watching the film back, it was very difficult to figure out where I wanted to place Elsa, because out of all the characters in the film, she is less developed. I mean, we know that she's struggling with her magic, but that's basically all we know about her. We know she's afraid, we know she struggles with her magic, and she's feeling guilt. But we don't know her personality, not necessarily. And most of her personality traits that we do see, like her being responsible, is more a product of how she's been raised with the whole conceal, don't feel. So therefore it's hard to tell. I think we're going to find out more about who she really is in Frozen 2, which I hope, because I feel like she's got a playful side to her. More than anything, Elsa seems to value her freedom and her independence. All she wants is to be free of the curse, to liberate herself. The song Let It Go is all about letting go of all the things that other people have told her she has to do. She's definitely a free thinker in that sense, even though she's plagued with doubts. But the fact that she is plagued with doubts also leads me to believe that she lives a lot in her head. Elsa seems to overthink things and overanalyze her situations, which leads me to believe that she is definitely a Ravenclaw. She's very aloof. There's a distance between her and other people. Yes, that's because of her powers, but I think she probably always was going to have that sort of thing about her. Yeah, she values her freedom, her independence. Those are all so Ravenclaw that it's unreal. Elsa is also incredibly creative. I mean, did you see that ice palace? She came up with that all in her head. The entire infrastructure, everything. That is darn creative. She can create living snow people. Full on Ravenclaw right here. And she happens to be the queen, so go Ravenclaw. So, tell me, are you excited about Frozen 2? Because I actually am. See, the hype of Frozen, I loved it at the start, but then the song happened and it kind of got on my nerves, and then I never wanted to watch the film again. But rewatching it, it was really good and I really enjoy it again. Can't wait to see this one. It looks a bit darker, a bit more gritty. You get to see them fighting and Elsa using her powers more, so I'm really excited about that. So if you are too, let me know in those comment sections. Don't ask. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. 2 thumbs up for the 2 sisters. I know you can't give this video 2 thumbs up, but Anna and Elsa would like you to, if you can, figure out a way to do that. And I will see you next time when the cold does bother me, because it's freezing. It's freezing. Goodbye, Pixies.